Our Kansas author collection is very special. Our Kansas collection includes not only authors that are Kansans, but books about people who were significant to Kansas history, illustrators, publishers, award winners, books about Kansans, books, of course, by Kansans. We have so many famous ones. Do you remember L.A. Confidential? Mr. Elroy won an Oscar for his screenplay. How about Charles Goodrich, who wrote A Slip of the Tongue, Murder Mysteries? He's one of the historians at the Library of Congress. James Gunn. James Gunn is at KU. He is the authority on science fiction. Lee Killow. She is from K-State. She's in the veterinary science. She writes fantasy in the perspective of a veterinarian. And so all of her magic animals, including the unicorns that fly, are anatomically correct. Judy McFarland. The McFarlands are part of the McFarland restaurant. It is the longest standing Topeka restaurant owned by Topeka. Gordon Parks. Who doesn't know Gordon Parks and the Learning Tree, Fort Scott? Photography, writing. He is a treasure, a Kansas treasure. Nancy Picard. She's written mysteries, lots of them. Bum Steer takes place in Kansas. Lois Ruby, who is from Wichita and has written one of my favorite ghost stories, takes place in St. Francisville, Louisiana. Food murders are always interesting, and they always have recipes. I'm hungry just looking at them. I want you all to know, if I find out I'm going to die, this is the book I'm taking with me to the hospital because it makes me laugh. I am telling you, Max Yoho is the best. What's there to say about Custer? You either love him or hate him or aren't quite sure, but he was very famous and he owned a house in Topeka. I married adventure. Martin and Osa Johnson in the 30s and 40s. They were the premier photographers of Africa. They're from Shawnee, and they were married a long time. Hattie McDaniel, another Oscar winner from Wichita. Brilliant in Gone with the Wind, and in many, many other movies that she made. Kansas can claim 3 presidents. We all know about Dwight David Eisenhower from the 50s. Barack Obama's relatives lived in Wichita, so he spent time here in Kansas. We're kind of claiming him too. But there was a third Kansas. Zachary Taylor did not want to be president on Sunday. That's when they were going to do the inauguration. He was a very religious man. The Speaker of the House, our own David Atchison, became president for 13 hours. William Allen White, probably one of the most significant writers, essayists, newspapermen in the United States of his day. William Allen White, of course, had the Emporia Gazette, and he fought the Ku Klux Klan in Kansas and was responsible, very responsible for getting rid of it. William Allen White Award is the only book for children that is nominated and voted on by the children of Kansas. Nope, brand new. Ghosts of Kansas. These are true stories. Remember that, true stories of paranormal, unusual happenings. Dark, stormy nights, haunted houses, and maybe even a haunted pool table up here in this book. Did you know that Robert Ballard, the guy who found the Titanic, is a Kansan? He's from Wichita. If you need to know about Kansans in a hurry, Dave Webb out of Dodge City has done the perfect book for you. Sometimes we put books in the Kansas collection that are not by Kansans, but have such a strong tie to Kansas that we couldn't not put them in. Prairie Earth by William Least-Heat Moon. He wrote about Cottonwood Falls and the wonderful, wonderful Chase County Courthouse. The geography of Kansas, the people of Kansas. He's your guy. Tom Goodrich, a Kansan, Topekan too, has written The Darkest Dawn. It's not the traditional Lincoln assassination book, but this is all about the days and hours following the assassination and the day he died. Undaunted Courage, Stephen Ambrose. He lived in Manhattan and taught at K-State. Talk about trouble. This is trouble. This is the report of the Special Committee on the Troubles in Kansas. This is about Bleeding Kansas and the legislative committee that looked into it to find out why Kansas was in so much trouble prior to the Civil War. It's a very large book. Kansans have won every literary prize that we know today. They've won Caldegott's, they've won Newberry's for children's books, Pulitzer Prizes, and National Book Awards. It is amazing. Our Kansas author collection is very special for many reasons. Kansans are writers and publishers and illustrators, and this collection shows the very best of the best from early statehood on through the present day, and we are very, very proud to be able to show you these. Come and visit us soon.